Hello and welcome to the Consumer Alert. Today we're going to talk about recalls and auto safety. And I can't remember, for as long as we've been doing auto defect cases, a month that has been so tumultuous in terms of things going on with auto safety. And I guess that's good and bad. Yesterday, in one of the largest auto recalls in recent memory, 4.7 million vehicles were recalled. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, otherwise known as NHTSA, issued a warning to drivers of 4.7 million vehicles that had what were called Takata airbags. That is, it was made by Takata and put in other vehicles. And that was specifically concern for places that had high humidity, but NHTSA said that people should return their vehicles and have them inspected as soon as possible. Right from the NHTSA website, it said that Toyota, Honda, Nissan, BMW, GM, and Mazda were all at risk of rupturing. And in the same day, the New York Times reported a case where a woman who they thought looked like it was stabbed to death in the neck, when they put two and two together, actually figured out that it was from an airbag. Toyota, trying to be proactive, is advising its US owners to keep passengers out of the front seats of several models until dealers can actually repair the defective airbags, because the undertaking is so massive. And in addition to the airbag recall, there are a number of other recalls that are out there. 45,000 GM trucks for floor mats that get in the way with acceleration. GM is recalling another 46,000 Pontiac G8s and Chevrolet Capris for problems with the ignition switch. Toyota is recalling 690,000 pickups to fix rear springs. And Nissan reported online another 220,000 Ultimas because the hood could fly open. Now, what's the effect of a recall in a lawsuit? Well, you really have to pay attention to a recall, because if you don't pay attention and God forbid something happens, that really could affect any claim for your saying that you got hurt because you were not warned specifically. So if you get a recall notice, pay attention. A manufacturer might also have an argument that, given the publication of the recall, for example, with the airbag, that you just can't ignore that and say later on that you were hurt. And this week, there are a number of cases in the news related to auto safety. The first is the Ford Explorer. In that case, which was brought in Florida as a class action, the plaintiff alleged that carbon monoxide was getting into the cab when the car accelerated at high levels. And that case was actually brought. A federal court was asked to consider a motion to dismiss brought by Ford, and the court said that there was enough evidence for the case to go forward. At the same time, GM recently, as early as a day ago, approved the 29th death claim for ignition switches. And then just yesterday, Toyota announced that it had settled 125 sudden acceleration cases. And although that might have been a good day for Toyota, it was hit with a $12.5 million verdict in California in a defective seatbelt case. So a lot going on in the lawsuits. And NHTSA continues to investigate other issues involving Ford steering and Toyota sudden acceleration. So there's a lot going on in auto safety. It's extremely important that you pay attention to the news, contact your dealerships if you have any concerns, and ask questions, especially when you go in for your standard repairs. Ask questions if there are any recalls related to your vehicle. So that's it this week for auto safety and product recalls. We'll see you soon and have a great day.